Greetings from San Francisco, California. Today is Saturday, August 10th, 2024. It is 2:06 p.m. Pacific time. And let's see, let me refresh the temperature here to see what it is in San Francisco. It is 64 degrees Fahrenheit. We're outside the San Francisco Bay Ferry. I just took it from Oakland. So I took that ferry, well actually not that one, but the one that's on the other side of the bridge. So all these people that are exiting came with me, so to speak. You can see we're at a crossroads. They don't have a big map here, but it looks like they used to. Let's see if the other side has a map. No, no map on the other side. But Oracle Park is that way. That's the Bay Bridge. So we can't see Oracle Park, but I know I did pass by this area a little bit last year because that big artwork piece is memorable. And then down that way, you've got the Port of San Francisco. I also did shoot a video of my entire ride if you guys want to check it out. So I'm not sure what I'm going to explore here today. It'll sort of be meandering around. Not sure if I'll rent a bike and hop on one. Let's just see where we go. I want to try to do a mix of not rehashing what I did last year when I was in San Francisco for a couple hours. I had a plan last year. I did pretty good covering a decent amount in the period of time that I had. I know last year I started off like at the Twitter headquarters after taking the BART train from downtown San Francisco, the airport to downtown San Francisco. And then after that, I rented a bike and rode it to Oracle Arena where the Golden State Warriors play. Then I checked out where the San Francisco Giants play. Then I rode the bike down this road that you're basically seeing here. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that when I got to this area that I made a left-hand turn a little bit after it and started going toward the Chinatown and Little Italy area. And then eventually I started looking at some of the hills and houses that are more toward the Golden Gate Bridge area. Checked out the Mrs. Doubtfire house. And then finally after that, actually went to the Golden Gate Bridge Park. Maybe we can walk around the marketplace here, although it looks like some of the places are closing up shop. Maybe this is the wrong time to have come by this way. Yeah, places seem to be taking their signs down, so maybe, if I had to guess, these places probably close at like 2 o'clock, because all these places are kind of wrapping up. Can we go inside the marketplace area? What is this, like a souvenir shop? Or various clothing? Fog City Flea Trading Post, shop local. Looks like you've got a crepes place. And some other pastries in there. You've got a general restroom here. Boulette's Bar and Pizza. then also, I think this way has more places, so let's take a look that way. Plus the lighting and the architecture looks pretty neat. A little hard to dodge traffic. Fresh cultivated mushrooms. A Cambodia themed dining establishment. Mariposa Baking Company. Let's see here. You got cinnamon rolls, bread. Molasses cookie, chocolate chunk cookie, $3.50. Bear claws and other decadents. These are like the frozen ones. Package of cupcakes, $25. Sandwich bread there that we just passed was like $10.50. Plus you got some nice artwork along the way. Village Market. Olive oil. You got fine tea and tea wares. The gardener here on the left. I remember last year when I was on the bike, I wanted to go in here, but I was thinking, with the bike and timing I was trying to make, I just didn't end up having time. So I'm glad I'm stopping in here now to see what it's like. Daily driver, wood-fired organic bagels. And then over there, the big clock. Looks like it's best way to cross the bay. You got Clipper customer service. So that's probably where you can get one of the physical Clipper cards. Oh look, they're updating the ferry departures up there. Some more places down that way. Place that sells some empanadas. How much does an empanada cost? Is it? I don't see the price. Oh, the prices are up there. Empanadas, $7 each. Oh, there's some down below that say $4 each. Sorry. Busy, busy. A16 looks like they have some pastries and other products. Acme bread with a long line. I think the guy who gave me someone who was from the Oakland area was mentioning Acme. Yeah, this is just to be a great place to hang out in general and shop around. Forgive me, I had to do at least one selfie down this hallway. I'm again trying to represent with my Poco Traveler hat. Not that no one's going to recognize it, of course, but still fun to have that on. Looks like there might be some barbecue restaurant down that way, or butcher. And then last we've got Gott's Soft Serve, little ice cream place. Okay, let's head back outside now. They're really busy. That's a huge place too. Oh, they're showing the Olympics. Men's basketball team just finishing off France, I believe, for the gold medal. Now the fruit and vegetable stands up here, I'm not sure if they've quite packed up yet. It looks like they're still selling items. Trying to get a nice picture here. Let's take a look at some of the fruit. Grapefruit, $2 each. Avocados, $6 each. Lemons, $3 each. Blood orange, $5 per pound. Valencia orange for juice, $5 a bag, or 2 for $7. You can see people waiting in the middle of the street for one of the, I believe, train stations. So you can see right here underneath the clock, if you check out that video, I'll try to put a link in the description after I post this video, but that kind of iconic video, if I'm not mistaken, comes all the way down. You should look up the actual street name so I'm getting it right. Market Street. So yeah, the video starts, the old time video starts way down there on Market Street and is coming this way, and eventually it ends right here where the clock tower would be. I'm gonna walk part way so I can get a picture. Looks like there's more market related things over here. You got skateboarders too. Yeah, let me pause this video for a second and grab a picture. Alright, so one more time, let's turn around and look at the clock tower. Now heading toward Market Street. Check out some of the vendors that are nearby. Yeah, last year I absolutely loved what I did last year when I explored, but it was a boom, 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 fast-paced, non-stop. I'm thinking for this year's video, I just want to, because San Francisco is so huge, I think I'm just going to walk around and not so much explore as much as I can, but rather just enjoy the time that I have here and kind of wing it to a degree. Love all the tie-dye shirts. hummingbird. Also have some artwork down that way. Paintings of the Golden Gate Bridge. More designs, jewelry, paintings. Got some fun little hats. Yep, and this should be the Market Street. Actually nowhere near as crowded as it was in that video many years ago. But still has the streetcar systems. Nice little canvases over here. Let's try to see what some of this artwork is nearby. And what is this thing over here? Park Pedal? Looks like they're working on it, but I'm not sure what I'm looking at, honestly. I mean, that's not a pickleball court, is it? No, it looks like more variation of tennis, maybe. So I guess this thing is not part of this. I thought this artwork sculpture was all one thing. This area is closed. I still don't quite know what it is, but nice to see people out and about. So let's make our way back toward Market Street. I think this artwork, maybe it's supposed to be viewed from this direction, and then it looks sort of like a person. So down this way, all these places look closed here. And that's probably the mix you'll get in a lot of spots in the San Francisco area, if I had to guess. Mixture of vibrant versus vacated locations, but of course, me not having history of knowledge of the area, I can't comment on the recency of a lot of that stuff. Now we're back up to Market Street. No cable car service August 10th to 11th. Well, so that's actually California. Market is this one here. So you can see like the number 12 and number 14 buses. So walking down Market Street. One of the things I didn't get to show as much last year too was all the different types of bus and transit system looks that San Francisco has that always seem unique. See if we can get a shot here. I should probably look at Google Maps to at least get, because it's one thing to venture off. I should have at least somewhat of an idea. So I guess that area that I was just passing by was the financial district, or part of it at least. And I don't necessarily want to head toward the Union Square area. So let's try to be directed toward Chinatown. Looks like I could walk still 4 minutes on this street before heading upward. Actually, it's driving. Walking would be a little bit longer. So we're at the corner of Market and Front Street now. So let's see here, how do we traverse the traffic? Let's get one more shot down Market Street before we'll head up that way, because I think that'll take us toward Chinatown a little bit. We can sort of get on this to take our picture. Yeah, but again, check out that popular YouTube video from one of the older type of videos you'll see. And again, that would have probably started even further that direction. Last year when I covered much of these areas, I was on a bicycle, so it was sort of faster pace, but you didn't get to, there was fewer time to like dodge if you saw like homeless or encampments, but I didn't even really come across that last year in the areas that I went to. This is Sansome Street that we're approaching. I don't know if these things are streets or avenues. But the intersection of Sansome and Bush that I'm walking down right now, so I think looking at something like this gives you an idea how you go from a very heavily populated area where the marketplace was to one where you see very little foot traffic despite it being 2:30 p.m. But this is, again, just such a tiny sliver, and all these buildings look pretty massive. Oh, what's this? I think I remember seeing one of these spots last year. Escape from New York Pizza. Where is it at? Did I pass it up yet? It says it's on Montgomery Street. What street is this? So many of the street signs are missing. I feel like it might be this direction though, so I'm gonna walk this way for a second. but I think it's on this side of the street. Watch it end up being on the opposite side. Well, there's the sign for it, but it doesn't look like it's open. I think last year when I was looking for pizza spots, like this was one of the names that registered to me, and I was like, oh, Escape from New York Pizza. But I don't know if they're in business anymore. Saturday 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. Oh, okay, so weekends they're an evening spot. But yeah, it just seemed, reminded me of that movie, Escape from New York, when I would see the title. And forgive me, I guess I'm lagging with some of this time thing. I was thinking 2 p.m. on a weekday when I was talking about the lack of people out on some of the streets earlier, but it is a Saturday, so of course that makes a bit more sense why you wouldn't see as many business related people traveling out and about. Alright, so now we're getting closer to the Chinatown area. And it's suggesting we make a right turn, I think, here. Down Kearny Street. One interesting thing I'm noting is that when the crosswalk changes, it's changing in both directions. See if you kept on going toward the direction I was going, how the incline ends up being. Okay, so according to Google Maps, this would be right about where the Chinatown area seems to begin, which makes sense with the businesses that we're seeing nearby. I'm not sure how the Chinatown in San Francisco compares to how some of the other cities, like I know New York's known for its Chinatown. Cleveland has its own Chinatown, but I would label that as a pretty small one. Chinatown Visitor Information Center. Over there is one of the artifacts or landmarks, Transamerica Pyramid. Seeing a glimpse of it. Looks like we've got a park here, Portsmouth Square Park. Looks to be just a playground. Not sure what else we have up here. People playing cards, playing instruments. Chinese Culture Center. Looks like there's a bridge that goes across the way and also an elevator to go down. Give me 1 second here. Alright, let's go back to walking now. Going up an incline. Let's see what some of these plates would cost. You've got plain rice roll $6.50, signature wonton noodle soup $13.50. Chinese donut $9.50. You can see them preparing the food as you're window shopping. You also have some outdoor areas. Over there, Chinatown restaurant, you got a second level. Beijing 49er on the lower levels. You got a souvenir shop here with general San Francisco related merchandise. Now this looks to be a popular street. What's this one called? It's one way on traffic, but they don't have necessarily all the street signs up.
Eighth grade Mandarin class.
No, like that's at Greenfield.
Traffic definitely tight in these areas. And then that way you've got more of that elevation. Asian trends, you got clothing shop. It seems like a lot of these intersections have murals near the corners. Distinctive murals too. Some Kodak film. All the tiny waving kitties.
Which street?
This street.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is my parents' place.
Some of these shops are like pretty deep
You don't want somebody.
with how, like, you know, the stores go pretty far back. That one even has like multiple levels to it.
That should be the metric.
Alright, so let me think here. I'll cross briefly to this side, but then I'm gonna see, I may want to turn back. I'm actually headed toward the direction that I came from initially. If I would have known that this type of Chinatown street started that way, I would have, you know, strategically gone further down Market Street and then made my way so I could start at the beginning. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go this way, back down one block at least, and then cut up toward the hill. You also can see there's a church right there. Old Shanghai home decor in Oriental fashion. Look at the inside of that. All right, let's try heading uphill now.
Alright guys, gotta move in towards me over here.
That's true.
Looks like they've got even more places down a street like this. Not as heavily foot trafficked. This will definitely give you a workout going up a hill like this. Got a tunnel over there on the left side. Well, like I said, much of this for the moment is just me going up a hill. So rather than you having to watch me catch my breath as I go up, I'll try to continue the video when we get to a more scenic area. So I made it up a couple more blocks and you kind of get at a point here where it's flat for at least a block, and this, like, you go back down toward the water if you want, or yeah, I guess you could go other. If you go toward that way, it also goes flat. So it's always funny how, I mean, we're still going up overall. You can see a Ferris wheel down there by the water. We have these elevations in San Francisco are no joke. So it turns out Google sort of led me astray. I went up those hills for nothing. I'm going back down. The stuff I wanted to see was actually going, like, if I would have continued down China Street. So Google Maps, love it, but it was showing like the blue GPS circle to go a certain way, and then I just committed to it rather than checking, like, because sometimes the Google GPS, you actually have to start walking away before it gets correct. Oh well. But now we're going back downhill. You do have a Market Street and Fisherman's Wharf bus here. Trolley car taking people up the road.